Now that we've covered everything from before you start the game, we're ready to mess with some more settings. No, you're not ready to run yet. At the very least, before you start, please don't be as dumb as I was, and remember to change your game's difficulty to very easy. You're not impressing anybody by running this game on a higher difficulty, and your very hardcore playthrough is not going to help you here. While we're here, let's also talk controls, for you need to at least have quick save and quick load bound somewhere convenient for you. Personally, I have mine bound to X and C, but others will use different keys because of their different gaming styles. Just make it so you can easily spam those two buttons while also holding the movement keys for this run. If you would like to later learn how to use the time stop trick, which we don't use in any percent but use in a few other categories, you will also have to unbind your mouse 2 or right click. Conversely, if you unbind mouse 2, that means you'll probably have to use a keyboard function to aim down sights. By default, I believe that keyboard bind is bound to Alt, which isn't the worst bind, and it's the one I use, but for some coming from a more classic shooter background, they might prefer it something along the lines of Z or Z. Once more, not necessary, but if you want to learn time stop later on, this is something you want to do in order to be able to perform that trick. As for graphics settings, it's really on a case-by-case basis. Not everyone has the exact same build, but from my minimal testing, you at least want to have transparency multi-sampling turned on so whenever the screen fades to white, you're not totally blinded. I'm still not sure if radial blur has an effect on the white fading from stepping out of Doc Mitchell's house, but those are the only two settings that I have found that really have to remain constant so that you're not blind at any part of the run.